Greeting viewers. In this video, I will let you know that how you can generate the API from the OpenAI and how you can embed in your existing system or how you can write into your existing script. So let's start without wasting your time. So for installing OpenAI on your Python environment, you just need to be write down the command pip m install OpenAI. Once it's done, then there's the other method. If you're using a PyCharm, then click on the file, go to the setting, click on the plus icon, and then search for the OpenAI. So the OpenAI is which is given by the official OpenAI developers. So click on it, install it. Once it's installed, then you can import into your system without having an issue. OpenAI. Once it's done, as the API key are generated for my system, for my account. So I will let you know that how which steps you can follow to generate your own API. So just follow these 5 steps. Go to the OpenAI websites, create an account. Then on the account, once the account has been set up, then click on the create API key, and it will give you the complete reference. I will post these steps into my description so you can take over from there. And the next thing, once the OpenAI has been generated, key OpenAI API key has been generated. So the next step is to how you can write a code to call the OpenAI methods. So open. I'm going to store first of all for storing a response back. I'm going to store into the variable response with the name of response is equal to uh, OpenAI AI dot completion dot create and there's a 5 things which we have to specify, 5 or 6 things which you have to specify. One of them is the engine means that which algorithm you are going to use in it. So there's a different algorithm pre-built engines are available on the OpenAI websites. Ada, Babbage, Query, and a DaVinci model. So what's the purpose of the I'm going to use the DaVinci model. Why DaVinci model? Because the DaVinci model is more is optimized for the credit scoring, fraud detection, target market, CRM, and loan monitoring. So everything that are related to sales and marketing, I'm going for the DaVinci model are the best among them, among the other models. So Ada, Babbage, and Curry. So instead of this, so you just need to be change the text and you can import your own model. So for using a DaVinci model, text DAVINCI DaVinci and 002. And the next step is which I'm going to do is to define a promote. Promote means that what kind of text you are going to send to the uh, OpenAI. So I'm going to run down what is the DaVinci model and the usage. Once it's done, the second thing is which I have to specify on there is the max token. Example, in how many words you want an a response back from the API to your KNS. And I just try to write down on there 500 that I want a response in a 500 words. And the second thing is the number of n, number of number of n's means that the number of text completion to generate it. Like example, one response, two response, three response. How many responses do you want from the API to return? So in this method, I'm in this video, I'm just calling one methods once it's completed. And the second thing is the stop is equal to none. So the store specify the sequence of the tokens that if generated by the language model with the signal at the end of the generated text. And the last thing which I have to find the temperature T temperature 0.9. So that's a good practice to set up temperature 0.9. Why to set a temperature 0.9? Because if you are going to set a high temperature, then it will create a lot of randomness algorithms. It will run a lot of randomness algorithms which can make your result unpredicted and uh, non-usable. So that's a good practice to use is at 0.5. So now all the response has been generated on there, all the necessary method has been written down on this. So just need to be click on hit enter. uh, so the create method is not defined, completion might be there's some mistake on there. Okay, so the completion, so it's not a completion. create. That's it. Let's go. Okay. So now the response has been generated. As the response has been generated and stored in the response variable, for checking that, I'm going to use let's suppose sometimes what happens, it did not give you a response and you have to show them into the client. So before showing the response directly, you can add a conditions if response dot choices choices dot zero dot text dot strip. If the length of the response is less than 0, then I can display that the response unable to generate the response. So the length, I'm going to use the length method, is less than 0, print unable to generate response. As is need to display the message print. I'm going to copy the same method from the above. That's so the Da Vinci model is a model or organized design that temperature to organize are more effective, efficient, and emulative. So these are the response that I get from the OpenAI. So you can use the OpenAI for instead of using a built-in model, you can use it for the customized model as well, like a fine tuning in a OpenAI, which you can use to create your own custom models by fine tuning or model base. So you just need to be provide the training data, and it will train the model for you and give you the best results. So if you have any further questions, so just let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.